And so we're a minute till. When that turns to 6:40, this should start dispensing food. There it goes. Today, another really new product, but something I think a lot of people will really enjoy. We tried one of these a few days ago and had an issue with it just continuing to spill out the food. So we returned it and grabbed this version, Petlibro. Petlibro? Either way, this is a 5-liter automatic feeder for your cat or dog and allow us to schedule the times to where we can just fill up this 5-liter container, let it be, and if we're not at home, it'll drop out the food and we ain't got to worry about it. So let's get on the overhead rig and unbox this, and then we'll go through the setup process. Click that like button, click subscribe, indulge in your life at Indulge Clothing for the merch, and now let's check out the smart pet feeder. So this is another one of those products that does not even really fit on my current table. This is the front of the box pet feeder, Petlibro. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Automatic pet feeder, 5-liter single food tray. Their logo on the side, just more of their information on the back. Their logo again, nothing on the bottom and nothing on the top. There's a seal, so let's cut this seal and get this thing out and take a look at it. Yeah, this looks new. The last one I got literally already had dog food in it. So we're gonna pull this whole thing out. And that's it for the box. So still sealed. I like that a lot better than the first one I got. Look at that. That is something else. Speaker on the bottom, some D batteries for battery backup, a USB-C port on the back, amazing. And that's right where the food comes out and the tray will lock into here. All of that should be in here. Turn to get that off. Got a, looks like an instruction manual and maybe some stickers. Yeah. We got two sides here to press up on. It's recommended the kibbles are 15 millimeters in size. The last one didn't seem to have a problem no matter the size. We'll see how this one does. Whoa. There's even a thing in there to keep stuff fresh. Scan the QR code to buy. Change every half month. Alright, let's see if we can get this top off. Alright, so you pull out on each side and the top comes off. Cardboard. Oh, that's our power cable and stuff. That's probably what a serving size is. Oh, look at that. There's the bowl. So this goes, ain't that nice? And then this should just slide back on and clip in place. So there's a big one and a small one. And that helps it click right into place. So when you take this off, one side's slightly bigger than the other. Makes it a little easier. Now we'll take our bowl here. It should just slide up like this. You can line up the line in the front and bingo. Alright, so let's get it out of this. Wow, it's already plugged in. And it's also a braided USB-C cable, so it should be like chew proof. Get this plugged up. See how long this cable is. I'd say this is about a 5-foot cable. Plug into the back here, USB-C, very nice. And let the device power on. Take a look at what was in this pamphlet guide here. So yeah, stickers, an overview of the device, quick guide, and a full user's manual. And get this thing set up. This is what the pet feeder looks like. You can see here it's flashing, so it should be ready for us to go. So let's, a little quick start guide has some helpful information, and this seems to have everything else you would need to know. I honestly thought this worked with a smartphone app. It doesn't. You literally control everything from right here on this little touch screen. This looks like a settings button here. So we're going to hold the settings button here, which lets us change the time, or should let us change the time. Alright, so we're going to set the time. Bring it to 1 p.m. 1:54 p.m. And then feeding number 1, basically the settings button is enter, is going to be at 6:40 a.m. And I'm going to do that as, 10 portions. So that's the minimum. And then meal number 2 is every day at 5 p.m. Also 10 portions. And then that is it. And so now my times should be set. So let me set one for right now for 2 p.m., which is in 4 minutes. Same portion size. Now let's get some food in here. All right, so a long press on the settings locks it in place. Number 3 is now set to dispense the 10 portions, which will hopefully be his half cup, at exactly 2 p.m., which is in 3 minutes. So let's see this happen. To get off the top, just twist, and you've got that little line there to help you. And then your food can just go down in there. This is a half cup, what the doctor says you should have, so now let me make sure that's all in there. All the food's in place. It's got another 2 minutes. And it falls right into place there, and then you're just able to turn it. It should dispense the food in 2 minutes, though. So this should start dispensing the food any moment. You can see my phone over here is already on 2 o'clock. That's because I had to manually set the time here, so it's a little behind. But as soon as that hits 2 p.m., there comes the portions. Looks like it may actually tell you as it counts them down. Let's see what one is. So yeah, 8. So it counts all of them down as it dispenses them out. But it is a set it and forget it type of deal with the batteries and everything. And see, even some of these that are bigger are still finding their way through. So, but you definitely want to make sure that your food is the right size to work with this. So supposedly 3 portions left. There can't be that much food left. And there we go. Now it's ready for next time. So let's take a look. Yeah, I used all of it. So that was, so essentially 10 portions on this is a half ounce from what I can tell. Don't quote me. But very easy to set up once you kind of figure it out. And then you just hold it when you're done. And now that I made that 0 portions, it got rid of that third one. So now it'll go off at 5 p.m. And you also have a little window here where you can see inside to see how much food you have. That's always pretty helpful. I unplugged this for a few minutes to move it, and it remembered everything, so it has some type of memory in it, but I don't know how long that would last. Of course, with the batteries, you'd never have to worry about resetting it. And so we're a minute till. When that turns to 6:40, this should start dispensing food. There it goes. And see, it has P10, and then once some of it comes out, you'll see that go to 9, and then make its way back down. There we go. Right on time. Alright, well that will do it for this automatic dog or cat feeder setup. Now I really thought this came with an app. I had ordered one prior to this that did not work correctly, that did work with an app. So that's why I thought that before. This one though does work correctly from what I can see. The 10 portions is his half ounce that he's supposed to have. I have 2 of them set, I have the time set, and it's good to go. The only downside I could see to this is you'll have to manually change the time twice a year if you're somewhere where the time changes. But outside of that, all around a great product. Wish it had Wi-Fi, but hey, can't have everything. I'll of course have one of these linked down below in the description if you'd like to grab one for yourself now that you've seen how they work. I think that will do it for today's video. Click that like button for me, click subscribe, indulge in your life at Indulge Clothing for the merch, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.